So in today's video, I'll be giving you guys a tutorial on how to make block entities in Minecraft using Molang queries, or in this case, these are Fox block entities. And you can do stuff like this. Oh, wait, it kind of bugged there. As you can see right here, this is very sick. These are block entities. You can go through these however you want. Very cool. Or you can do stuff like this with it, which is insanely cool, as you can see right here. This is very nice. You can even do this, as you can see right here, copies my rotation. As well as you can stretch it and rotate it however you want, like this, or even this. But let's get straight into the tutorial. Yes, so in this tutorial, how it's going to go basically, first I'm just going to show you guys all the basic designs. After I showed you guys the basic designs, I'm going to show you what the different variables do and how you can adjust them. And basically, when I'm showcasing how you can, what the different variables do and stuff, I'll show you guys how you can adjust the size, making it however thick you want, however tall you want, however thin you want. You can adjust it in any way. The possibilities are limitless. As well as I'll be showcasing, like for example, how you can position it in different areas. Because we make it extremely big, it's going to be offset. So I'm going to show you guys how you can un-offset it, if you know what I'm saying by that, as well as other cool variables. And just for you guys doubting that this is fully vanilla and using command blocks in Bedrock Edition, I'm actually on PlayStation and I can't actually download any texture packs or any mods or anything like that in the slightest. So this is actually fully vanilla. So to just give you guys a short introduction on what Molang queries is, and we're using this in, of course, the block entities. So I'm just going to give us a short introduction of what Molang queries is. So basically, in the context of Minecraft, Molang is a scripting language used for defining animations, behaviors, and expressions in Bedrock Edition. It allows creators to dynamically control entities and models through logic-based conditions. Molang, short for Mojang language, is extensively used in Minecraft add-ons and resource packs for customizing the game. So for us commanders, think of it as an unintended feature with splash animation we can use and abuse. So that was the short introduction. So now let's get into the first little tutorial slash showcase, and then I'll be kind of explaining a little bit more in depth after that and how you can adjust the different variables to give the result you want. This is very basic, of course, so go into my Discord. I have a document page on it where I'm going to constantly try to update it however much I kind of feel like updating it, as well as I do have some other links in the description on very useful resources to get better at this, as well as like document lists on the different Molang queries and so on and so forth. So let's go into the basic, or no, let's start out with the setup, of course. So as right here, this basically just makes the fox stand still, or else the block entity will actually run around, which is quite funny. Next up here, it gives the tag block to the foxes, because a lot of these command blocks use the tag block. Next up here, this is what gives the fox item. You can customize this server block you want. For now, I just have a target block to kind of show the dimensions stretching and all that. Next up here is just the invisibility, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks without invisibility, which is very goofy. But yeah, so first thing here, basic design to make. Oh yeah, I forgot I did adjust the sizes here. So let's put it back to normal so you guys can actually get it to the normal size that you guys want. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright, now it's back to normal. So, as you can see right here, fully normal Minecraft block size, as you can see right here. Boom, very, like you can't really see any difference at all, basically. So to go through all the commands, it's just this, and just to remind you guys, a lot of you guys in the comments say, oh, your command blocks don't work, and so on and so forth. But I assure you they do work, and you guys should fix your mindset to, instead of saying I'm doing something wrong, you should rather think as, what did I do wrong myself? And if you guys need help, join my Discord and type in the help chat, and I'll help you guys with anything related to command blocks. This was basically the whole basic setup design. So yeah, just copy that, and you're pretty good to go, right? And I'll be explaining later what the different variables do a little bit, so you can actually change it to the models or what you want to do, basically. Next up here for the cool physics, as you can see here, as we showed in the intro, this is very cool. It kind of floats up, has this cool little rotation thingy. And if I just showcase this real quick, this one's very big in terms of how much text it is. And this one right here, yeah, this one is actually bigger than the command block itself. So I might type this in the description. If I do type this whole command block in the description, I will be putting a text right here on the screen if I have the balls to type this whole paragraph in the chat or in the description. Anyways, next up here is this, and then this one right here, and then this one right here, and you're pretty much good to go. Next up here is the wiki version, which is a link in the description. For some reason, it didn't fully work for me. I might have typed something wrong as usual, because this is very specific language and it's very easy to miss stuff. So you guys go into the wiki yourself, link in the description, and check it out. Try it out yourself. I didn't get it to work. It might work for you guys. I might just be dumb, but at least these ones I can confirm do work. And then next up here, to copy the player's rotation, let's turn all these on and place this. As you can see, it's looking where I'm looking, and this is quite helpful if you want to make it follow an arm stand and so on and so forth. So you can actually kind of make it dynamic. And to basically to do this is a little bit different compared to the basic setup design, whilst being still quite similar. So of course, just pause the video as usual and type in these command blocks. Remember, all command blocks face in the same way, as well as you will need this one right here, because I made this work with TP, which you need this special command block right here to make it actually work with TP, which basically unlocks the rotation of the fox. So the reason why you can't use this completely normal basic setup design, as you can see right here, I'll put like a circle around it. But as you can see, it says equals to 0, which basically kind of locks the rotation to 0. Whilst this one right here has v.pos, for example, equals v.pos question mark 0, which basically does not lock the rotation, which makes this one work instead of the equals, I believe. So basically, that's kind of like the difference between those two. And yeah, so now to get into the explanation of the different variables, how you can adjust the size, position, and so on. So let's first start out with the size. Oh yeah, I forgot. So let's turn this guy off of that there, turn this basic design on, like this, and now we have a normal block. Let's say we want this just generally bigger. Doesn't need to be stretched or thinned out or anything, just bigger. Basically, how we do this is we go to this V scale. We can put this, for example, 2, and now it's going to be doubled in size, as you can see right here. But as you can see, it's going to be it's going to be a little bit offset, which I'm going to be showing you guys how you can kind of counteract that when I get into that subject with the positioning. But anyways, let's actually just put this up normal like this first and just showcase. As you can see right here, the dimensions are the same, but it's just a bigger block, right? But let's say you want to make this, actually I'll just do this live. Let's say you want to make this thinner, for example. We can go into the VY scale and make this, for example, let's say 0.1. This is going to be very flat. And as you can see right here, now it's very flat and thin. And if we want to make this kind of look more like a cylinder instead, maybe, then we go into this one. I'll just put it back to, I'll put it to 0.5 instead this time, because I want it to be a little bit more thick. And then I make this one like 3, right? Oh wait, I forgot. So basically, if I want to make it to a cylinder, I got to make this one like, for example, 4, and then I'll just put this one back to 1. And as you see here, we have like more cylinder shape. Let's make it actually thinner. Then go to the XZ scale and just make this, for example, I'll just make it back to 1. As you can see here, we have this thin thing right here, which is pretty cool. And that's basically how you can adjust the size. Now, for the rotation part. Basically, to make it rotate, we have some variables called, we have v.xrot, v.yrot, and v.zrot. Okay, so first thing right here, we have zrot. I'll just do this one first. Let's put this one, for example, to 50. And as you can see right here, now it's going up like this, right? Pretty cool. And you can put it to more, it's going to rotate even more. You can flip it completely upside down. Do pretty much whatever you want, right? Let's put it to 80, for example, and as you can see, it's up there now. Let's put this back to 0. Now I'll be showcasing what the xrot does, and then I'll do the yrot afterwards. Let's put this one to 70. As you can see, now it's going in this direction. Pretty cool. Oh, I got the burps there. But you can also put this to minus as well, so it goes the kind of the opposite direction. Let me just do that real quick. As you can see, now it's in the opposite direction. As well, you can do that on any of the rotation ones, right? So let's put that back to normal. And now for the Y rot, and this is basically how you kind of make it. How should I say this? You'll just see right here, right? Wait, what did I do? Oh yeah, I just completely removed X rot there. So as you can see here, I forgot to put 0 back here in the X rot. So as you can see here, basically what this one does, if we put the sizes to normal again, so you guys can actually kind of see this a little bit easier. So boom, as you can see right here, instead of it being kind of aligned to the block, just fully perfect, now it's actually on the side, which is pretty cool. And that's basically what Y rot does. And now for the adjustment of position. So let's put this back here, and as you guys might already know, you already saw this, right? But when we make this way bigger, for example, like 3, for example, right? Let's put this back in the 0 as well. It's going to be offset by a lot. Originally, the block is right here, but as you can see now, it's over here. And to adjust where the block is displayed, we have 2 variables. First one is v.x.basepos, and all the different base poses like x.basepos, y.basepos, and z.basepos. And basically how these work, they work as the, I'll just put equals here, as the carets like this. So for example, if I were to do z-pose equals to 1, that'll be kind of the same as, I believe, this right here. Let's the caret 0.1. So basically it moves in the direction the entity is facing. And the other variable we have is called just normal v.zpos, xpos, and ypos. And these kind of just works like the squiggly lines like this. Oh, so they just work in the normal cardinal directions. So let's first go through the normal ypos in the command block right here and make it actually adjust to the normal kind of grid, or make it actually go to where it's supposed to be the block. So this is, firstly, let's just check which direction is this. This is minus Z. So we go into this command block again. We scroll all the way to v.zpos, which is right over here. And was it minus? So I think it was minus, if I remember correctly. Let's make it minus 70. Now it moved over here. That was a little bit too far, so let's adjust it a little bit more. Let's go all the way back over here. I think maybe 45 might be sufficient. Now it's pretty centered, as you can see right here. Let's put the block. Yeah, put the block here. As you can see here, it's pretty good. And now the height needs some adjustment, right? So let's go to v.ypos and make it, let's say 30. Why not? And as you can see now, it's pretty much very centered on this block as I want it. Maybe I want it to be a little bit taller, or if I want to move it in the x direction, either minus or positive, I can go into the v.xpos and let's just make this line, I don't know, 40. As you can see now, it's over here, and basically just moves in the cardinal directions. This is the same as the squiggly lines in short, right? So now I'll be showcasing the v.basepos, which works as the carets and is based off of the entity's rotation. So let's put all these scale stuff into normal scales, and as well as all these positionings to be normal as well. Boom, boom, boom. And now the entity is back here. And now to showcase the entity, right? So as you can see right here, I turned off the invisibility, and as you can see, the entity is actually facing in this direction right here. So if we go into the command block, go over to Z base position, and then we type in, for example, let's say 50. Now it's going to move that far in the, not 50 blocks. I don't know the exact conversion, if it's like 5 blocks, 0.5 blocks, whatever. But basically, it's going to move in the direction the fox is facing right now. As you can see, it moved over here. And as you can see, it kind of decapitated the fox. So how many blocks is this? This is 1, 2, 3 blocks and a little bit more. So I don't know the exact conversion here, but you just got to test it out. But as you can see, it moved in the direction the fox was facing. So for example, if I were to make this minus 50, right? So let's go over to the v.basepos. Now it's going to go backwards. And it's the same as the normal carrots, as you can see right here. If I do /TP and then I do this at 5, as you can see, I TP'd 5 blocks forwards. Or if I do it in the minus, I'm going to TP 5 blocks minus. As well as, so like all these base positions kind of work the same. So if I adjust the X base position, it's going to move to, is it the left or the right? I don't remember. But let's just show you guys that it does work. As it's the left. So for example, if I were to do stand here, do -5, and then was it, I forgot the other one I did. But as you can see right here, I did move in the same direction. I moved to the left and backwards. As well as if I were to put this in the negative, it's going to move to the right instead. And you also have the Y positioning, and basically it just works like the carrots. So that was pretty much it for all those target selectors. Now for the next one here with the cool physics. Let's just kill this big boy over here first. Did I turn this one off? Okay, cool. So this one, I'm not going to go through a lot in this one because there is a lot in this one. But basically, if I go into the gravity one right here, I can change the gravity. So if I were to make this one very fast, something like 50, now it's going to go extremely fast up in the air, as you can see right here, compared to previously. But if I, for example, make it 1, it's going to be very slowly going upwards. I can even make it minus, make it kind of fall downwards. So let's make it 1, for example, and that's going to move very slowly upwards, as you can see, extremely slow. And this is pretty cool. And using foxes instead of armor stand is way better, as well as you can make the foxes actually invincible, which you cannot do with armor stands. As well as in the wiki link I sent in the description, there is this play animation commands that you can copy to make the or stop sounds to make the foxes not make any sounds, because you don't want to really hear the foxes kind of scream in the background. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was like a basic introduction to the block entities using Moline queries. Moline queries works in play animations on any entity, but for this occasion we use foxes because of its kind of mobility and versatility. And as well as I forgot to say, what was his name again? QH helped me out with this one where it copies the rotation, so shout out to him. And hope this video helps you guys. Join my Discord. I'll have more information on this in my resources menu and Moline queries. And hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned something new. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
No worries at all. I followed you to Ohio. Niggerettes, gay cream. You were only skibbity.